Hello everyone, this is Riku Keyblade Master and I want to welcome you guys back for another video. This time we are talking on the subject of I would love remasters of certain games. Now, for those of you that don't know or can't tell by now, I'm not just a big fan of Kingdom Hearts, Sly Cooper, and Crash Bandicoot. I'm also a huge fan of Scooby-Doo. In fact, hell, I grew up with it. A lot of people can argue and say, yeah, we all did. But here's the thing, to be honest. There's a lot of Scooby-Doo incarnations, and these games seem to be based on, like, the older one, like the very first one that came out. Now, I'm talking about Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? It's got that mystery feel to it, but honestly, THQ, where are you? Because honestly, I can see the potential for 3 remasters or one big remaster of all 3 games on one disc. I know that's possible because Square Enix did it with Kingdom Hearts. Now, in fact, they did it twice. No, 3 times. They did it 3 times. And they did Kingdom Hearts 1.5, which came out in 2013. Kingdom Hearts 2.5, which came out in 2014, both on PS3. Then they did the HD 1.5 plus 2.5 for the PlayStation 4, which I own every physical copy of that. Like, I own a copy of all 3 of those things. And Square was able to put a lot of content on just one disc. So it's not going to be too far of a stretch to say that THQ, you can do the same. Put all 3 games on one disc as like a remaster for the PS4. That would be amazing. A lot of people that loved those games would be very, very happy to receive a remaster. And however, if they did do a remaster, it would probably have to be like a graphical thing from the ground up. Because by now, they probably lost the assets, which would give them the opportunity to rebuild from scratch. I mean, honestly, and it would not hurt to do this. Financially, it wouldn't hurt, because I know quite a few people who would buy the copies like crazy. And I mean, myself included. Honestly, THQ also was responsible for a lot of really good Nicktoons games. Aside from Nicktoons Attack of the Toy Bots and oh my god, what was the other one? Nicktoons Globs of Doom. I really think that those 2 crossovers are the reason that the Nicktoons series was killed abruptly. But I'm essentially a huge fan of THQ and its material. So if THQ would do us all a favor and come back very strongly with these sort of remasters, it would be highly appreciative. But I mean, that's just one person's opinion, right? I mean, if you think about it, they can easily do this. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Like you stated before, they'd have to rebuild from the ground up if they lost all the assets. I realize that. But sometimes rebuilding from the ground up brings new ideas to the table. And not only that, it gives them a chance to polish up some of the controls. Now, the controls in Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem were actually quite easy to handle. So it really, honestly, wasn't that bad. But I think that games, to be honest, could use a graphical improvement. 9 to 100 frights. You know what I'm saying? So, all honesty, THQ, I now know that a little branch of you exists, courtesy of my little brother, Marcelo. So, honestly, if I were you, I would take advantage of this. I would use the time to create a remaster of those 3 games. Now, unaware if you did Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase, but if you did, a remaster of that wouldn't be too bad either. But, like I said, again, that's just one person's opinion. But I think we can all agree that we're in a day and age where remasters to higher systems are prominent. A lot of people are like, oh, remaster, just the same game, yada yada yada. Well, as someone who is a high hardcore fan of a lot of different things, I mean, hell, I have the 2 Kingdom Hearts remasters for PS3 still, and I have the 1.5 plus 2.5 HD remix for PS4. I have, I recently got the Crash Collection, which I would be very excited if, all the companies that developed all the other Crash games would come back and boom. Hell, you can just use Activision's name for all I care. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much the topical gist of what I wanted to talk about. But again, while we're on the subject of remasters, there were times in Scooby-Doo 9-100 Frights where I legit couldn't see. There's one episode in Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem that I legit hate because my vision sucks, and that is Bad Juju in the Bayou. One thing that you guys can do is, when you do a remaster, polish up the lighting. Polish up the lighting, for God's sake. Just do something with it. Seriously. But, I mean, yeah, like I said, again, this is just one person's opinion, but I think a remaster for all of those games would be greatly appreciated. Because I know some people that don't have their old PS2s anymore, but still hold on to the physical PS2 copies. And I bet they would appreciate it if there was a remaster prominent. But anyway, guys, that's all I've got for today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. Should these games get a remaster? Or should they just be left alone as PS2 copies? Now, I personally would prefer a remaster, but I want to see what you guys think. So you guys know what to do. Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. I would really enjoy hearing from you. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe to become a Keyblade wielder, as well as a member of the Cooper Gang, the Bandicoot Nation, and the Clank Club. And I'll see you next time.